magpaparada ang makukulay na bangka sa kahabaan ng Rio Grande Mindanao sa nalalapit na Shariff Kabunsuan Festival sa Cotabato City. Mamangha, makisaya at makilahok sa isang linggong pagpupugay sa pagdating at pagpapakilala ni Shariff Kabunsuan ng relihiyong Islam sa syudad 500 taon na ang nakalilipas. Tunghayan ng maraming patimpalak, kompetisyon at performances sa selebrasyong magpapakita ng ganda at mayamang kultura ng Cotabato City ngayong December 15 to 19, 2022.
We would like to request our media partners to please magstay po tayo sa ating designated areas. I-clear po natin yung in front the stage dahil meron po tayong performances later.
Yes. After nyo pong makakuha ngayon ng photos, immediately po pwede ho tayong matras na ho. Doon lang ho tayo sa designated area doon sa may bandang kan. And we also have here, we would like to acknowledge our arrival and the presence of the Minister of Mafar, Sir Muhammad Yaqub. Sir, welcome po.
Ayan, after taking the photos, we are requesting our media friends, our visitors, to please settle down. I-occupy po natin yung ating designated areas para po maging smooth yung ating programa this morning dahil meron din po tayong mga performances later that will be needing the stage, the space in front of the stage.
And of course, gusto rin natin i-acknowledge ang presence ng Chief of Staff ng Office of the Chief Minister headed by Sir Alvin Yasser Abdul Ghaffar.
We would also like to request ang ating mga kasamahan dito sa gilid sa area na to please vacate po. Pwede po tayo magstay sa likod dahil kailangan po nating maklear yung area na yan lalo na dyan po magpapaso yung ating mga VIPs later. And para po maging maaliwalas po, patuloy po yung hangin na dumadaloy po. Para rin maging clear yung ating programa this morning. We are requesting our usherettes, our MTIT.
If there are event marshal around po, please patulong po sa crowd control. Thank you. Sa ilang sandali lamang po ay opisyal na po nating bubuksan ang ating programa.
Yes. Minister, MP, Dr.
Rosary Heights. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of Barangay Rosary Heights 12 with the presence of Barangay Kagawad, Dato Teng, Migtanggal. Gandang umaga po.
And sa mga hindi po nakadalo, live din po tayong mapapanood sa official Facebook page ng Bangsamoro Government, yung may blue tick po, na merong 179,000 followers. Mahigit 500 taon na ang nakakalipas nang dumaong sa Rio Grande Mindanao ang ginakit na sampan si Shariff Kabunsuan.
At ngayong araw, ating ginugunita ang makasaysayang tagpo na siyang naging daan sa paglaganap ng Islam sa Mindanao.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Officials, guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Bangsamoro, welcome to the Shariff Kabunsuan Guinakit Fluvial Parade 2022.
One heritage, one culture, endless possibilities.
Ako po si Jana Datuli.
At ako naman po si Abdullah Matukan at sasamahan namin kayo sa umagang ito.
Yes, and kamusta ka ngayon, Abdullah?
Okay lang, excited kasi for the past few days ay talagang loaded tayo, ang dami nating activities, but hopefully ngayon po ay mas exciting pa po.
And yes, we would like to inform everyone na pwede po tayo, pag mag-post po tayo, so we can use the hashtag Shariff Kabunsuan 2022 and hashtag Guinakit Parade 2022.
Yes, live po tayong mapapanood ngayon sa official Facebook page ng Bangsamoro Government. Bago po natin simulan ang umagang ito, marapat lamang na tayo ay magpasalamat sa ating maylikha. Leading us is the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform, Member of the Parliament, Dr. Muhammad Yaqub.
Let us pray and ask guidance from the Almighty Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim. Ghairil maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Allahumma ja'al hadzal jam'a jam'an marhuma. Waj'al min ba'di tafarrukina tafarrukan ma'suma. Rabbana inna sami'na munadiyan yunadi lil imani an aminu bi rabbikum fa amanna. Rabbana ighfir lana wa kaffir 'anna sayyi'atina wa tawaffana ma'al abrar. Rabbana inna dhalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
At we are inviting everyone to please stand para po sa pambansang awit na susundan ng Bangsamoro Hymn na pangungunahan ng Cotabato City Division Choir at Cotabato City Hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
nasa piling na ng may kapal. Bangsamoro ay namumpay, mula ng pawis, dugo at buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan ay atin ang nakamtan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, magpalaing Bangsamoro.
Cotabato, kutang bato, napakalawak kasaysayan mo, at nakahigit sa lahat ng buong hiyas ng islang Mindanao. Lungsod ng Cotabato, kultura'y sadyang napakayaman. Muslim, Kristiyano, lumad, maging Chino, yan ang lahing Cotabateño. Kalembang ng Kristiyanong simbahan, pagsambang tawag ng Muslim, Allahu Akbar, tuwing umaga't hapon at pagsapit ng dilim, ito ay iyong maririnig. Cotabato, tunay pinagpala ng ating Diyos na siyang lumikha. Sikay Cotabato, masagana ang lupain, yaman, ilog at karagatan, biyaya ng kalikasan. May liwanag na tatanawin, kapit-bisig nating abutin, sang mapayapa at masaganang lungsod ng Cotabato. Sang mapayapa at masaganang lungsod ng Cotabato, ang lungsod na lupang pangako.
Tag ng ating kasalukuyan, nararapat lang rin na ito'y gunitain sa magarbong pamamaraan. At sa nakalipas na mga taon, muling magkasabay na ginugunita ng Bangsamoro Government at Cotabato City Local Government Unit ang Shariff Kabunsuan Festival. With that, to welcome our guests and stakeholders today, we are pleased to introduce the Cotabato City Mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Muhammad Ali Bruce Matabalaw.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. My respect to our BARM officials led by our Chief Minister Ahod Alhaj Murad Balawag Ibrahim, Senior Minister Abdul Rauf Makakwa, ministers of the different ministries of BARM, members of the Parliament, other officials of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Regional Government, mga kapwa ko manggagawa sa City Government of Cotabato, mga mahal naming Bangsamoro, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ngayong araw, ginugunita natin ang pagdating ng misyonerong si Shariff Kabunsuan sa lungsod gamit ang bangkang Guinakit, higit 500 taon na ang nakakalipas. Ang ating lungsod ay mas maraming kasaysayan na ang nasaksihan kumpara sa ibang lugar sa Mindanao, at isa na rito ay ang lokal at regional seats ng gobyerno, ang City Government of Cotabato at Bangsamoro Regional Government. Today, we witness the journey of the colorful Guinakits from Tamontaka River up to Kalanganan. More than the display of these colorful bangkas, ang paggunita ni Shariff Kabunsuan ngayon ay isang makabuluhang okasyon dahil ito ay sumisimbolo sa hindi natitinag na pangako ng mga tao na itaguyod ang kanilang mga paniniwala sa relihiyong Islam habang iginagalang ang pagkakaiba-iba ng iba pang kultura, relihiyon, wika at tradisyon. Sa lungsod ng Cotabato at rehiyon ng Bangsamoro, mga lugar kung saan lumago at umunlad ang parehong mga binhi ng Islam, Kristyanismo at iba't iba pang relihiyon, may we be reminded that other than faith, it is the message of peace and unity among those who share the same that this festival wants us to share and remember. And that Cotabato City, being the crown jewel of BARM, is truly para sa lahat. Before I end my speech, I would like to say once again our heartfelt gratitude to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Regional Government because the celebration of 2022 Shariff Kabunsuan Festival would not have been this successful without your full support. Kami po ng BARM ang host ng Shariff Kabunsuan Festival, kaya kami ang nagpapasalamat din sa lahat, taga Cotabato City, taga Maguindanao, kung saan mang dako ng BARM. And of course, to our friends from the other islands, I'm talking about Luzon and Visayas and the National Capital Region. Tulungan niyo po kaming iparating ang mensahe ng kapayapaan sa buong Pilipinas at pakisabi po sa kanila, pakikwento sa kanila ang magagandang karanasan ninyo dito sa Bangsamoro, more particularly in Cotabato City. And I would like to make this special announcement that we are going to cap our celebration of this year's Shariff Kabunsuan Festival with a grand pagana at the People's Palace. Iniimbitahan po namin kayo and of course, kasabay niyan, ang ating pagtanggap ng additional 300 housing units mula sa kapyanan ng Office of the Chief Minister. Once again, marami pong salamat. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, City Mayor.
Yes, that was our mayor para sa lahat, Honorable Mayor Muhammad Ali Bruce Matabalaw. So napaka-exciting as Mayor Bruce said earlier na more than dun sa pagdating nung celebration nung pagdating ng Fluvial Parade mamaya, this is a celebration of the diversity natin dito sa Bangsamoro region. And I hope na yung mensahe po ng kapayapaan ay makarating po sa ating mga kababayan, hindi lamang ho dito sa buong rehiyon, but then to sa buong Pilipinas po and maging sa buong mundo po. Because Cotabato, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, the people of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao are peace-loving people po.
Yes, at dahil dyan, I will take this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of Office of MP Jamla Disimban Ramos, magandang umaga po, and the presence of the Poblacion 9 Cotabato City Punong Barangay, Cap Jonas and his barangay officials.
Okay. At this juncture, we are honored to be in the presence of another dignitaries. Joining us today is the DTI National Assistant Director for Bureau of Competitiveness, Sir Jodan Darong. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome him po sa kanyang speech. A round of applause po.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. My name is Jodan Darong po from the DTI Competitiveness and Innovation Group and Competitiveness Bureau. I will accept the challenge, Mayor Bruce, for bringing the good news to Manila when I go home in a little while. I have chosen Bangsamoro for many reasons. As a tourist, I found the thrills of the colors and the warmth and hospitality of the entire Bangsamoro people. Maraming salamat po. One of the reasons also is that as a PhD student in Development Studies and Political Science, I witnessed your struggles and fight for your self-determination. And I've also witnessed your victories. Maraming salamat po. I will also would like to say that the reason for choosing Bangsamoro over my national commitment is that as a public servant, I'm very happy to see the synergy in full force of the government, of the Bangsamoro people, of the non-government organization, both local, national, international. I also see media and academe at the same time, the civil society organization. Congratulations for making it happen. You are always showing the entire Philippines that it can happen, and it started in Bangsamoro. I also would like to take this opportunity to say that one of the reasons why I'm here is that I am a public servant myself. I am designated by our president to be the Director 3 or Assistant Director of the Competitiveness Bureau. As a matter of fact, I am here for one major reason. The Philippine Creative Industries Development Act, or PCIDA, commonly known as RA 11904, was passed into law, and the implementing rules and regulation was just recently signed by the DTI Trade Secretary, Alfredo Pascual, last November 11. One of the highlights in that PCIDA are actually the synergy of the entire creative economy of the Philippines. It started in 1994 when the world, the UK, the Europe has started to define what is really creative economy. And only now that we have defined the Philippine creative industries. And for the information of everybody, although you can Google it mamaya, there are about 9 creative industries in the Philippines. Of the 9 creative industries in the Philippines, there are about 70 creative sectors. I have seen wonderful sectors here in Bangsamoro. I have witnessed it myself when I attended the Inaul fashion show, because one of the sectors there is textile development, fashion design, jewelry making. And I think you are poised to put in the map of the Philippines being a creative Bangsamoro. Congratulations for that. I am here to allow everyone to know that there are a lot of efforts from the national government, and we want Bangsamoro to join the conversation and efforts in promoting the creative economy of this country. I've been talking to a lot of people, and I'm really glad to be invited by the Honorable Mayor Bruce and to our dear City Tourism Council, Madam. And I was graciously hosted by the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Minister Adik. Maraming salamat po. These people that I just mentioned are they epitomize the value of the true Bangsamoro people. And I'm happy that I'm seeing right now eager when the song, the Bangsamoro song was played. I was watching people and they're singing, and it's a wonderful sight to see. Because it will only give us an idea that we are not singing Bangsamoro song just for the sake of singing, but you live up to that expectation of one Bangsamoro. I have so many things to say, but I don't want to keep all of you. You've been waiting so much. What I could always say is that let the teachings and aspirations and ideals of Shariff Kabunsuan be upon us. Maraming salamat po, and congratulations for celebrating Bangsamoro's spirit and culture. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much. That's the DTI National Assistant Director for Bureau of Competitiveness, Sir Joe Dandarong. You know, Abdullah, it is very good sa feeling.
Yes.
Na na-acknowledge rin on the national level yung ating efforts in trying to showcase the culture of the Bangsamoro, especially yung mga skills, ating mga produkto.
Yes, kasi isa naman talaga yun sa goal na ma-recognize tayo hindi lamang dito sa region, but then of course, kahit hindi na sa international, but at least sa national level na lang.
Yes. And of course, it is a step-by-step procedure,
Yes.
no? Hindi naman in a snap is...
Hindi siya nakuha overnight.
Yeah. At dahil doon, mas nagiging marami yung oportunidad para sa ating Bangsamoro. Ayan. And one reason why the Bangsamoro has kept its identity for so long is because of its ability... Okay. Sorry. As mentioned, kung hindi dahil sa pagdating ni Shariff Kabunsuan sa Cotabato City ay marahil hindi ito narating ng relihiyong Islam at walang tinatawag na Bangsamoro.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Jan, ano? Kaya naman sa puntong ito, atin namang paunlakan ang isa sa mga nagtaguyod ng Bangsamoro. It is with great honor to introduce the leader of the Bangsamoro Government for his inspirational message. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the BARM Chief Minister Ahud Al-Haj Murad Balawag Ibrahim. A round of applause, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wa bihi nasta'in. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Actually, itong celebration ng Shariff Kabunsuan, pagdating ni Shariff Kabunsuan, is a very important celebration. Pero unfortunately, sa aming panig, this is our first time to be with this celebration. Alam na ninyo kung bakit. Ngayon lang ako nakadalo. Dahil alam niyo what is my background. I've been in the jungle for for more than 4 decades. So, I am very happy that after the struggle of the Bangsamoro, now I am here with you celebrating this most important na sa kasaysayan ng ating lahi. Alam natin na ang pagdating ni Shariff Kabunsuan signals the start of this civilization. Kasi noon, nandito yung mga historian, sina Muhajir Iqbal, alam nila, sila ang lalong kwan. But this civilization of the Bangsamoro started during the coming of Islam in this country. Kung wala siguro ang kwan, hindi dumating si Shariff Kabunsuan dito, wala tayong Bangsamoro ngayon. Dahil ang Bangsamoro ay nagkaroon ng kulay nang dumating ang mga misyonaryong Arabo na nag-introduce ng Islam, kaya doon nagsimula yung civilization natin. So, I'm very happy and let me also welcome yung lahat ng ating mga guests and visitors coming from the national government. Hindi ko na babanggitin lahat dahil baka hindi ko mabanggit yung iba. From the national government, from the regional government, and also from the different local governments in the area. So, I have a prepared message para sa inyo. Babasahin ko na lang. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. To our DTI Director Joe Darong, who just spoke just now, to my colleagues in the Bangsamoro Government, to the Cotabato City local government officials headed by Mayor Bros Matabalao, to our development partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My greetings of peace to everyone. We have been waiting for this Fluvial Parade to take place since our tourism activities were crippled by the restrictions imposed because of the pandemic. Finally, this day has come, and we can witness the narrative of how symbolic this activity is for the people of Cotabato City. It was centuries ago when Shariff Muhammad Kabunsuan traversed the Rio Grande Mindanao, formerly known as the Pulangi River, the major river that separated the lands of Sultan Kudarat, Maguindanao, and Cotabato City, where trading and civilization commenced and concentrated. Today, we will witness a mirror of what transpired during his arrival. Kaya mayroon tayong Fluvial Parade na tinatawag natin na Guinakit. Because to demonstrate, to mirror the coming of Shariff Kabunsuan dito sa atin. A determined preacher and peaceful visionary, these were the qualities of the first Sultan of Maguindanao, Shariff Kabunsuan, as he fulfilled his mission of propagating Islam in key areas of South Central Mindanao. His arrival in Maguindanao was the most significant step in the introduction of Islam to the southern Philippines mainland. For the next few days, we will commemorate how he disembarked in the riverbanks of Pulangi, now the Rio Grande de Mindanao, a particular event that sparked and formed each of our ancestors' religious, economic, and social lives. I join all the Cotabateños in celebrating our Shariff Kabunsuan Festival. This creative and meaningful ceremony is a symbol of the past journey and adventure of those who lived before us and left civilized and progressive communities and rich cultures that we take pride in the series until now. We take inspiration from the determination of Shariff Kabunsuan in sailing towards the nourishment of people's faith and the improvement of the lives of the people in Maguindanao. Alam natin na ang pagdating dito ni Shariff Kabunsuan, hindi natin akalain na manggagaling doon sa Middle East ay darating dito ang isang missionary na wala pang kwan. At that time, wala pa tayong mga eroplano o mga barko na nagdalayag. The message of this Fluvial Parade goes beyond the colorful and creative designs of the boats. It is also a celebration of our creativity, solidarity, and resilience. I admire the timing of the activity as it brings out enthusiasm and shows the endurance of our people in Cotabato City and neighboring areas after surviving the challenges brought about by the pandemic and natural disaster. As we continue to enjoy the continued progress of this city, may we consistently sustain and preserve its beauty and purpose We know that Cotabato City is distinct city at it is its kind, have all the resources, well-organized communities, and harmonious citizens. Allow me to express my pride in how Cotabato City has evolved, and we all recognize the potential it possesses to become a more advanced and progress component city in the country. We must always remember that development is built on the foundation of peace and cooperation. It is an effort in which everyone must participate. So mga pagali namin, mga Bangsamoro, katawan tano inya agay na importante apnal sir kita no kagina niabay tanda na kinabaloy tano Bangsamoro, niabay siabalin na mo ikinabaloy tano Bangsamoro, kagina udi kana na kung may Islam siya sa kanong inged tano na daman Bangsamoro, kagina nakuha tano Bangsamoro niya, kagina nabaloy tano Islam, nabaloy tano mga Muslim. So, pasukuran namin sa kanulangon, sa kano kinatalabo ko, kano niya, kapusira-sira tano, kano Shariff Kabunsuan arrival siya sa alkita no niya. May you all enjoy the celebration of the Shariff Kabunsuan Festival and allow it to mark the beginning of our new journey towards freedom, long-lasting peace, and progress. Niaba imabaloy at Lujuan no kabamikal tanong sa kabaloy no ingin tanong progressive no so mapia mambabatad. Always remember that we must not stop sailing our boats towards advancement and growth for our welfare and for the benefit of the generation to come. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Chief Minister Ahod Alhaj Murad Balawag Ibrahim. Tama yun, Abdullah, no? Dahil kung hindi natin ipe-preserba yung kultura ng Bangsamoro, kung ano yung pinagmulan ng ating kultura at ng ating tradisyon, maging kung ano yung history, kung paano napunta sa atin yung relihiyong Islam, ay talagang maaaring mawala ito sa ating kasaysayan.
Yes, and of course, dagdag ko ng dyan, ang preservation ng ating culture kasi is nagiging way din siya para maiwasan natin yung tinatawag nilang historical injustices. Kasi kung alam natin kung ano yung history natin, so most probably tayo mismo na nakakaalam nito ay pwede natin itong maipasa into generation to generation.
Yes, at sabi nga nila, di ba? Sabi ni Gat Jose Rizal, ang taong hindi lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi darating sa paroroonan. And along the way, pag nawala natin itong kultura, itong tradition, ang history ng pagkakaroon ng Bangsamoro sa Mindanao ay maaaring mawala tayo sa landas ng Islam.
Yes, of course. Kaya tama yan. Kaya nga kahapon, nagkaroon din kahapon, I think, ng activity sa Shariff Kabunsuan Hall sa BGC. Nagkaroon ng symposium yung OMU, United Muslim Youth Organization, kung saan ganun pa rin, tinalakay pa rin yung kahalagaan ng Islam dun sa naturang programa.
Yes, and that is the reason why we tried to incorporate yung ating Quran reading sa festival na ito.
Yes.
And with that, one of the reason why the Bangsamoro has kept its identity for so long is because its ability to preserve and conserve its cultural practices that are truly unique from the rest of the country.
We take pride on who we are as human beings and take pride in our roots. At this point, please help us welcome our dear friends from the Datu Siang National High School for a cultural presentation of the coming of Sultan Shariff Kabunsuan in Cotabato City.
A round of applause, please. We are requesting our friends, our media partners, our visitors na please i-clear po natin yung area. Kung maaari ay wala po tayong mga tao sa gilid, especially dyan sa may railings, para po ma-maximize ng ating presenters ang space
Yes.
for their cultural presentation.
Nandiyan na po ang ating maliit na bangka that would symbol yung ano. May ekstrang paulan dito sa kabila. Mag-ingat-ingat ho tayo, baka tayo ay mabasa.
Yes, para maging safe na lang, islisanin na lang natin yung
Yes.
part na yun. May pa-shower.
Libreng shower.
Baka sa sobrang aga kasi.
Buti nga, alam mo kahapon ang lakas ng ulan at saka hangin. Sabi ko, paano na kaya yung mga bangka dun sa Rio Grande?
Actually, kung hindi alam ng lahat, is grabe yung struggle natin kagabi because some of our decoration sa ating ginakit ay naanod na sa sobrang lakas ng ulan. Pero alhamdulillah at natuloy tayo this morning dahil sobra-sobra yung paghahanda ng ating Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, maging na rin yung ating City LGU.
Maging ikaw mismo, Jana, alam ko grabe din yung paghahanda mo para dito sa event na ito. Alam ko nitong mga nakaraang linggo ay sobrang busy mo bilang isang law student. Ang dami mong meetings para sa preparation nito. But alhamdulillah, naitawid mo pa rin.
Yes, at alam mo ba kung ang naging alarm clock ko ay si Sir Hasan Timbang ng MTIT? Dahil early morning.
So aside from the traditional alarm na meron ka, which is snoozing every 5 minutes, meron pang iba. Okay, yan na po. Nagsiset up po sila. Magsabi lang po pag ready na.
Siyempre, before we start, we would like to acknowledge our viewers sa Facebook Live. Watching din po ang from the Office of Deputy Speaker and Member of the Parliament, Attorney Omar Yasser Sema.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, from our performer from Datu Siang National High School.
Inihahandog ng masayang Datu Siang National High School ang tunay na kwento sa kasaysayan ni Shariff Kabunsuan sa pangunguna ng school head na si Joharto A. Mantato, Maed at sa karagdagang pananaliksik ni Dr. Concepcion Ferrer Balawag, CESO 5, the school's division superintendent of Cotabato City. Ladies and gentlemen, the reenactment of Shariff Kabunsuan.
Dumating si Shariff Kabunsuan at ang kanyang mga kasama mula sa Johor at dumaong sa Tinundan, isang batis o estero na malapit sa bukana ng Rio Grande de Mindanao. Walang mga tao roon, ngunit nakita ng Shariff ang isang halamang taro at isang tangkay ng mais na lumulutang sa ilog at napagtanto niyang may naninirahang tao roon. Dahil sa hindi pagkakaunawaan, sila ay nagkaroon ng matinding sagupaan. 7 kawal ni Dato Manumbali ang nakipaglaban at isa rito ay napaslang. At naghiwalay na ang magkapatid na Raha at ipinagkaisang dibdib ni Raha Tabunaway ang kanyang kapatid. At ginawang unang sultan si Shariff Kabunsuan sa Maguindanao ni Raha Tabunaway.
Happy Shariff Kabunsuan Festival ng masayang datusyan.
Diyan nagtatapos sa munting handog ng dato siyang National High School Schools Division of Cotabato City. Ang mga nagsipagganap, Bibol S. Maliga bilang Shariff Kabunsuan, Emran Agaw bilang Raha Mamalu, Alimar Agaw bilang Raha Tabunaway, Princess Julia Galil Ebos bilang Putri Sarabanon, Raya Muslimin at Burhan Adil bilang mga kawal. Parhana Ayub, Sheka Gampong, Bailani Talisan bilang mga mananayaw. Dato Rayban Panda, Nahad Yusuf bilang makasama ni Shariff Kabunsuan. Jameson Humbi, Akshari Usmanut, mga tauhan sa bayan. Ang matagalang naikubli sa kasaysayan ng kwento, Najir Buizan bilang Dato Manumbali. Artistic Choreographer Trainer, Alhamir S. Sugador. Technical Assistants, Almansor Rabia. Overall in charge, Joharto Mantato Maed, School Head of Dato Siang National High School. Researcher, Dr. Concepcion Ferrer Balawa, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Cotabato City. At ang inyong lingkod, Halibik Bilon, narrator. Maraming salamat po at maligayang pagdiriwang ng Shariff Kabunsuan Festival.
Music go, Ben.
Ayan, what a wonderful performance.
Yeah, that was a spectacular, yung performance from the Dacia.
Alam mo, nakakatulong yung ganong performance dahil visualize natin kung ano ba talaga
mas
nangyari.
maintindihan mo, pag nakikita mo, kesa naririnig lang.
Yes. And with that, malapit na pong dumating yung ating ginakit. We are requesting, please po, yung ating mga kasamahan na nandito sa gilid ng stage, nandito sa may railing ng bridge, please po to please vacate the area because dyan po pupesto yung ating mga officials. Please po.
Yes, we are requesting the assistance of our event marshal po. Yung po area, pakiclear lang po in anticipation po sa pagdating ng ating Fluvial Parade.
Yes. Maghanap po tayo ng mga lugar kung saan tayo komportable at yung makakasilong po tayo ng maayos.
Natatanaw na po natin sila, like around 1 kilometer na lang ang layo nila mula dito.
And with that, and of course, dahil na rin sa unforeseen event, nagpadala po ng isang message si Vice President of the Philippines and Secretary of the Department of Education, Vice President Sara Z. Duterte. And let me read her message. Assalamu alaikum. Let me express my sincere felicitations to the entire constituency and administrative government of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Mindanao, or BARM, on the commemoration of the coming of Shariff Kabunsuan from Johor, Malaysia, more than 5 centuries ago. It is significant to note that Shariff Kabunsuan, who arrived in Mindanao shores aboard colorful Guinakit watercrafts, introduced Islam to Mindanao and pioneered the organization of the first Muslim community settlement in our island. Such history forms part of the rich heritage of the Philippines that must be handed down as part of the Filipino culture. That is the message of the Vice President of the Philippines and Secretary of the Department of Education, VP Sara Zimmerman Duterte.
Yes, talagang napaka-supportive ng ating mga national officials sa lahat ng engagement natin dito sa BARM. Hindi lamang sa ating mga political engagement, governance, but then kasama na dito sa ating mga festivals.
Yes, and this is because she's from Mindanao
Yes,
itself,
yeah.
no? Yes, and we would also like to acknowledge, kararating lamang former MP Sir Midtimbangan. Assalamualaikum po.
And of course po, yung nasa bridge daw po, baka pwede po nating i-clear dahil dyan po pwesto ang ating mga media na siya pong tutulong sa atin sa pagkakaskade ng information and events na ito. Yun pong nandyan sa may bridge na arc, footbridge po. Requesting our marshals po na pa-vacate na lang po muna ng area. Requesting yung BM Patrol po na tulungan yung ating marshals na i-clear yung footbridge para po makapwesto ang ating mga media.
Picture lang kasi.
Ayan po, natatanaw na natin ang ating mga naggagandahan at makukulay na mga bangka na ilang araw din nating pinakahihintay na masaksihan.
Thank you po.
Yung OCM po na boat. Yung doon po sa yung order ng ng boat. May kopya ka ng order ng boat na boat. Ito siya. Ano ba, mag-cultural presentation? Hindi, pati ko. Kasi di pa mandarating. Ito na. Nasaan na yung list? For your information po, meron po tayong big and medium boats na kasama ho ngayon dito. Sa big and medium boats po ay meron din ho pala tayong small boats na nasa outer part. And yung mga nasa malapit po sa land area or telly po, yung mga last medium boats. In order po ito po, dito sa big medium boats, meron po tayong boats from Office of the Chief Minister.
Meron din tayong from the Ministry of the Interior and Local Government.
And we also have from the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism.
Meron din pong from Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform.
And we also have from the Ministry of Health,
Ministry of Public Works.
Ministry of Science and Technology,
Ministry of Labor and Employment.
Ministry of Transportations and Communications,
Ministry of Social Services and Development.
Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Energy,
Ministry of Finance, Budget and Management.
Bangsamoro Women Commission,
Tatlo pong from the Ministry of Basic Higher and Technical Education.
and last but not the least, ang boat po ng Bangsamoro Transitions Authority.
Now, as we wait for the coming of the Guinakit boats, let us once again be entertained by our own culture. Let us witness the Bulawan Cultural Dance and Music Ensemble to be performed by the students of Sultan Masturan National High School. A round
A
of
round
applause,
of applause,
please.
please. Ay, yung ano?
Just an erratum po, our performance are from the Sultan Kudarat Kulintang Ensemble of the Maguindanao 2 Schools Division MPHT.
Yes po, that was Sultan Kudarat Kulintang Ensemble. Okay, announcement lang po while tumutugtog po dito sa harapan. Yung nasa footbridge po, paki-clear lang po yung space para ho dun sa ating performer na sasalubong ho dun sa pagdating ng ating Fluvial Parade. Requesting the event marshals, the beat patrollers, tulungan ho natin yung ating mga marshals na ma-clear yung area para makaperform po ng maayos yung ating mga kasamahan. Once again po, yung dito po sa may footbridge, bigyan po natin ng kaukulang espasyo ang ating mga performers dahil nahihirapan po silang gumalaw. Event marshals po ng BM Patrol and mga kasama ho natin pa-assist naman po. Yung head po ng mga performers po natin dyan, makisig na lang po ang assistance ng ating mga patrollers, BM patrols, para ho mabigyan kayo ng space. Ayan, mayroon pa po yung kasunod. Ang gagaling nila, no? Sana all. One more daw, one more.
Ayan, at atin namang tunghayan ang isa namang performance na inihandog ng ating mga kasamahan.
Tama ba? May magpe-perform doon? Okay.
Yes, and sa ating mga bisita po, maaari po tayong itugon ang ating
Ituon po natin ang ating atensyon sa footbridge na nandirito sa ating kanan at meron din hong performance na makikita doon. Ayan po, natatanaw na ho natin yung yung paparating na naggagandahan at makukulay na mga bangka.
We're requesting our visitors na nasa gilid ng bridge to the area, and let's cater yung ating mga officials para po mapanood po nila yung ating performance, inihandang performance.